Welcome to the launch of BFF All Day, and to celebrate the launch of our fabulous new medium coverage foundation, we are doing the Trinny London All Day Great British Cake Off. It's about coverage without the cake. Today in London, we've gathered together Britain's finest makeup artists to showcase their talents using our BFF All Day foundation.
What am I most excited about? Just meeting everybody else, learning a little bit more about this new launch.
This is like living all my childhood fantasies. Oh God, I have no clue, which makes it even more exciting.
Bake a cake? Mate, I don't know.
Full Hollywood handshake, Trinny Woodall handshake.
So I've heard there's a new foundation. I haven't used it yet, but I took a little peek inside and I'm really excited.
All right, everyone, come on in.
I'm very competitive, so this is going to be fun.
Good morning, everybody. This is a little bit of a different day for all of you, and we are doing it, as happens under tents sometimes on television, under very hot days. Without further ado, let's welcome in your models. Come on in, models. Introduce yourselves, everybody. I'm here with somebody from MPDB who's worked on this project for a long time.
Long time.
And we wanted to create a foundation which was ultimately coverage without the cake.
Exactly.
It is what we are as a brand. We're not about heavy coverage. We're about still feeling you love the skin you're in. We've got amazing consumer trials we've done on how people feel it's not suffocating, it's not cakey.
Breathable, it's smooth, reduces the appearance of fine lines.
So it is a really unique foundation, and we're very excited for you to see how you're going to play with it. Now, there are two challenges today, and the first challenge is the technical challenge. So what I want you to do is to just apply the base. Now, everyone applies base differently, and in your toolkit, you will find extra things to help you: contour, highlighter, bronzer, etc. And you have 5 minutes, starting now. Sadie, magnificent hair today. What would you say are some of the tips and tricks that you always think about when you're doing somebody's foundation?
I always assess the skin. If they don't need the coverage, there's no need to go in with it. Letting skin shine through, it's the best thing, I think. There's no need to put excess products when you don't need it, and you've got gorgeous skin already. Just making sure it's really well worked in so it looks like your skin.
And do you start in a particular place in the face, or?
I'll always work from the centre out. I just tend to build slightly more coverage there because we tend to get a bit more red, and then yeah, just buffing in where she needs more coverage really.
And what do you think of it?
It's really nice. It's blending in really lovely. It's buffing in with the other products amazing as well, which is so nice. We were just saying how much the products all work well together, which is amazing.
No hard lines.
Exactly.
When you've got an older skin, you want it to be nice and soft.
Yes, you do.
Exactly.
Soft focus.
Yeah. Thank you.
So Vincent, lovely to see you.
Nice seeing you. I got really lucky today because I have a color that was named after her. It's like second skin, it's incredible.
Fantastic.
My main thing is I do use brushes, but it's all about fingers. So I love, after putting the foundation on, highlighters, popping in, warming it up with your fingers. I think the warmth of your fingers plus the texture just makes it look like real skin and kind of pushes it in. I love all the Trinny foundations, the kind of tinted moisturizers, but I heard it has a little bit more coverage, which I think is the perfect product for the collection.
So you just use fingers and then you might buff in with a brush, or you use brush to put on and then finger?
And often I actually use this part of my palm and just really kind of almost like a sponge and just kind of like tap and twirl it in.
Do that on my face so I can feel what you're doing.
So just like push and roll like this. And it just kind of makes the skin, because you know, you think all those beauty sponges, they're actually built after this kind of shape and the texture of your skin. So by doing that, you're getting the same effect without having to use a sponge.
I love this tip from Vincent, push and roll. So B, for the technical challenge, what I think we're looking for is use of product. And, you know, all the things that we want to tick in terms of what we think it should deliver. Application's important. What do you think you're looking for in application?
So for me, it should be all about that smooth texture. That's what the foundation is doing, is really smoothing out any texture on the skin, any fine lines.
What are you doing here, Ruby, and why?
The most important thing is finding the right colour. I've taken a few drops. I do use my finger first to apply in the centre.
When you like to choose the right shade, because lots of people do that, what's your preferred technique?
I kind of do it where it's on the chin, it's in the forehead, and a bit under there. And when I see, yes, that's good.
It's real eye moment.
And then I like to use a brush because it just gives you a bit more control, especially on a hot day. And we start in the middle and work out. She's got a slight little red patch there. I use both.
So are you starting first on where she needs most coverage so you don't do the over coverage?
Exactly, because she doesn't need heavy, heavy, heavy. Especially when the weather's hot or we're a bit older or you have a bit of rosacea or anything like that, make sure it goes in the ears.
In the ears, I love that technique.
Have to go in there because people see you all the way around.
Yeah.
And then I go, please do your chin and adjust the remnants. And if it looks seamless here, it means you've picked the right colour. Think of your makeup as your wardrobe.
Fantastic.
I love that.
Ruby, I can't wait to see the finish.
So this is what's going to really help give the smooth finish. Those proceramides, they're already in the skin, but they naturally deplete over time. So what this is doing is really helping get the moisture back in the skin, really smooth the skin, then the texture is more even and plump and delicious.
Hi, Florrie.
Hi Trinny, how are you doing?
Very, very well. So I know you do some fabulous women, because you do...
Rosamund Pike,
Rosamund Pike.
Gillian Anderson, Suki Waterhouse, Anne Hathaway, Uma Thurman.
God, she does them all. I mean, I've met 3 of those people in real life, and they have fantastic skin. And Lou has great skin, but Lou has also a little pigmentation.
Yes.
So how did you find the coverage for Lou?
I felt you could still see the texture of the skin, and then where it's needed, I just went over again, and I loved how I could build it.
Yeah.
And I even could go around the shadows around the eyes as well. Brilliant for someone like me, because I do their A-listers makeup and then they're out the door, but they're in the public eye for up to 6 to 8 hours or longer. So then this would be great reassurance that they'll look good throughout the night.
Fantastic. And what's your tip and trick that you have learned over the years when you're applying foundation?
I love going on the tube and seeing people apply their makeup. And most I see them, they go blob, blob, and then just do it around. But I say nose where it needs more coverage and then blend outwards and upwards. Because I feel like it's a little effleurage and sort of lifts the face, drains the face and lifts the face.
These are such good tricks. Thank you so much.
Pleasure.
I can't wait to see it.
I'm being very competitive, yes.
Because a lot of makeup artists as opposed to skincare expert, it's all about the finish and the application, and that's what they're looking for. But a part of our ingredients, having those proceramides in there and the B3 is going to really help with how it doesn't sit in the lines, but also more longer term. So talk me through that, B. What
Exactly
should we be
that.
looking for?
And then also, like you say, the vitamin B3, this is helping to regenerate the skin. The monster ingredient for elasticity, firmness, and really helping that kind of
bouncy collagen skin.
Exactly. The skin's going to be taut and beautiful.
So we want to also see bouncy skin. Hello, everybody. You have 1 minute left. 1 minute left for your technical challenge. Hello, Fiona. So, you've got a lovely sort of, I call pale pink tone skin tone.
Yes.
What shade are you using?
Rose. This brush is perfect actually to stipple it on, but I do like to put a blush on first.
Yeah. I love, that's our secret trick.
Yeah.
Blusher first. Excellent tip. And time is up. We're now going to go on to the showstopper challenge. This is when you're applying the colour and you're looking at the balance of what you're going to do on the face. Now, you have a few products in front of you, but get ready to move because you have 1 minute to come up to the Trinny London pantry and choose some other shades for your model. So on your marks, get set, come on up.
Well, I feel so lucky. It's almost like I'm cheating, isn't it?
Yeah. And what colours are you thinking about?
Very bright, summery inspired by the weather.
Can't wait to see it. All right. My dear, what are we doing? So you've got our lovely Nicole.
I am.
And what are you thinking about with Nicole?
I want to make her even more blushing moment.
She's a blushing girl.
She's a blushing girl.
Yeah. See,
I'm doing a lot of high blush.
Yes, I like, because with that skin, hair and eye, I can see that plummy high blush coming on.
Yeah, I want to overdo the blush a bit.
Yeah, do it. I want to see an overdone blush.
Yeah.
I can see you in a minute.
Overdone blush.
So what are you doing today? Because I love, you've been adventurous. You put shasha.
I just went for more of an editorial look because I'm using my hands mainly. So I'm looking for a shape and loving the foundation.
Thank
it's
you.
So light.
What do you love about it?
Because it's just so light and so easy to build, as well as like it doesn't really show as much on the skin.
Fantastic. I can't wait to see your showstopper. It's looking great. You've got approximately 5 minutes. 5 minutes and counting. I've got Craig and Yonchin from Glow Up. which was a brilliant BBC Three on like a makeup competition. So they're very happy to be here. They're used to the competitive environment. Craig, tell me, come around here. So what have you been doing and why?
So obviously we've got super hot weather at the minute.
Yes,
so we want to keep it really light and natural, but keep that bronzy kind of pink flush look.
Yeah.
So just keep it really natural, really fresh. I think that looks quite timeless as well, you know?
It's just bringing out your natural beauty, and I just think I love the gentle flush blush. Tell me what you thought of BFF All Day, because it's the first time you used it.
Yeah, it is, very much. It's very lightweight but buildable, which I like, so you can see the skin coming through, and I think especially now, lighter makeup is trending more than the fuller coverage. I think we're heading towards a really good fresh skin look, and I think that's what's amazing about it, the product.
Fantastic, great. All right, thank you very
No
much.
worries.
I mean, you've got the best eyes to work with, I know.
No, I do.
So how did you find the base first, putting on All Day?
The base is gorgeous, so I use the shade Junie, and it's just really like warm tone, and it also works with a lot of like the undertones of the model's colours. One product that I love from Trinny is the lip to cheek tints. I use them all the time.
So you're doing Munchkin?
You know, I love Munchkin. On a deeper skin tone, it's really nice, that sort of berry tone. And I like to sort of work with the natural like stains around the eyes as well. So she had like darker eyes. I mean, I went in with a black as well, just to give a bit of drama. But I also went in with the Naomi, which was this darker deep shade, and just did like a gentle wash around the eyes, just to define them a little bit more.
Naomi is our contour for deeper skin shades. So it's wonderful in the way that I use the contour in my shade Serena as that base when I just want to shape my eye without colour in a way. So it works really well.
It just defines them a bit nicer and just makes them pop out without it being too noticeable.
Brilliant. Well, under these excruciating hot conditions, you're holding so well.
Thank you.
1 more minute. 59 seconds, 58 seconds, 57 seconds, 56 seconds, 55 seconds, 54 seconds, 53 seconds, 52 seconds, 51 seconds. I've taken some helium balloon again. So what kind of people do you normally do, Danny?
Lots of actresses, film directors. I've just been in Venice Film Festival, which was amazing. I could have done with this base there.
Oh, you could? Do you like it?
I love it.
Oh, that's
it's my
brilliant.
absolute favourite. I'm really done with really shiny bases.
Yeah.
Flawless and looks like skin.
Fantastic.
It's not heavy.
Yeah.
Like
you need to do base that lasts all day in your job.
all day,
when you're doing things like
and
that.
goes on quick. When you're with a celebrity, it's got to be very quick.
Yeah, because you don't always have that much time.
You get touch-up time in 10 minutes for the red carpet, and it's like, you know, you could do with bases like this. It literally applied the base in like a minute.
That's great.
And it blended out, didn't it? So
How does it feel on your skin?
It really doesn't feel like there's much on my face, but the coverage is amazing.
And the colour.
So good. And the colour match. I was just saying, like, it's so hard to find colour matches sometimes because it can be a bit red.
Yeah.
But this was
And the wind.
perfect.
Yeah. Just looking at all those different undertones in the Fitzpatrick scale.
The undertone was
That's so great. Okay, I think we're now time to show everything off.
amazing eye.
Fabulous. I love that. Okay, put down your tools. So the first one that we loved as a category was daytime glam. We would like Florrie to come up and show her look on Lou.
So I'm with beautiful Lou, and first of all we matched up, her foundation that she was matched up is actually called Lou, so that was beautiful serendipity. I loved how it blended into her skin, still leaving the texture of skin, whilst also giving this beautiful glow. So for me that's wonderful, because I think you've got two products in one. You've got skin perfecting foundation and you've got the glow as well. So a natural glow with a little bit of drama around the eye. Now the cheeks we have Munchkin, I believe. And I also add a little bit of the red lip colour. I sort of did look around, so lots of people doing red lips. I thought, okay, I've got the red lip, but I'll use it on the cheeks just to give that extra flush. The flush that the woman's excited and happy and healthy. Around the eyes, we've got highlights in the inner corner. I generally always do that. All around the socket, I wanted a little bit of a graphic eye. And then I put this beautiful sort of goldy green colour.
Chariot.
Chariot in the middle of the eye. Just give that goldenness and open out the eyes.
That's wonderful.
And a very natural lip.
Thank you so much. Give it up for Florrie. Okay, next up, we've got for the most unusual use of product on an eye, we have Dan. Come on up, Dan, and show us.
Well, I just went to choose the colors by just looking at her eyes. I want to do more editorial rather than just everyday today because she's young, you know. Cute, and went for the colour and shade.
She's young, she's cute, she can take it. That's the message here, but I love it. I just think having one strong focus is fantastic. And it's in a way the opposite of Florrie. It's saying, here's some makeup, but also it's both of you are looking at the character, the person, which I think is one of the most important things we'll do. Thank you so much, darling. Great. There's always trends, and you know, we're a company that likes to be not just diving into a trend, but there's some trends that are really interesting, and the latte trend is a trend, and it's kind of fab, and we want Vincent to come up and tell us all about it. Coming up, Vincent.
So when I was thinking about the foundation, I was thinking 90s. So I kind of did a wing liner using the cheekbones in Sophia.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that.
And did kind of a little bit of contour, some Suala, just to kind of get that warmth around the face. Nobody really knows what she likes. So when I was running here, she said, get cool tones, get cool tones. And so it's really nice to do makeup for someone who knows what they want, because you know you're always going to be able to deliver for them.
Brilliant. Give it up for Vincent. And our last one, we're calling the best summer flush, which is Aldis. Coming up.
Well, firstly, Nicole is already gorgeous, so I just get inspired by her skin tone, and then it's a summery festival anyway, so there you go. A bit of glitter and then all the flush going on. It's summery and it's fun and in love.
Fantastic, I adore it. Romances start here in the tent. Thank you so much. Even after a few hours in the tent, we're still okay. The foundation's lasting. This is like what I call accelerated testing. But you've all done incredibly well. I want to thank you all for coming today and taking part. And I love the fact that you went into that competition. Some here experienced in competition, others seasoned. Thank you for joining us for the Trinny London Great British Cake Off. Wow, what a day it's been. First up, to be road testing with these amazing makeup artists, our BFF All Day Foundation.
So much fun. It felt like I was on the Bake Off.
I'm always on tenterhooks because it's these consummate professionals and they try everything under the sun.
Try out the new foundation, which is amazing, and play with some colour as well, so it's great. Hot and melting, but very good. Like Trinny said, it's a perfect test for the foundation. It just went on beautifully. Loved the product. Got to try some new bits as well that I haven't tried from the range, which is always great. Yeah. I've been to a few events. I'm a die-hard Trinny skincare. It's amazing. They're really kit friendly.
But I love that I could get stuck in and try all the products and put it onto a real person's face, so I loved it. Really excited. As soon as I put it onto my model's skin, she'd already been colour matched and colour matched perfectly. It just sunk into her skin. She had quite a rosy tone. Still kept the rosiness, but gave her this flawless base.
I'm gonna eat this now.
Stayed matte. Yeah, and it's hot in there. My hair's up. I'm looking a sweaty mess. I'd like to say my model looked great. Thank you. I was over the moon to be invited.
Are you taking everything?
Yes. Yes. Pleasure. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go and eat my cake now.
And they all loved it, so it makes me feel very proud that we've created something that real women are going to love, not realise is on their skin, and give them the coverage they need. Thanks for watching.